Welcome to the Online Success Journey Podcast, your opportunity to discover and learn from entrepreneurs like yourself. This is not your typical podcast, but a place where you can get the real story and find out how real people encounter speed bumps and detours, but journey through to find success. Now here's your host for the Online Success Journey Podcast, Patience.
Hello everyone and welcome to Online Success Journey. This is episode 315 and you want to subscribe right now and ensure you never miss a journey. The entrepreneurs that join me each week reveal steps they took on their journey to success, and these steps reveal a path you can take as well. Today we have Pascal Bachmann, an international speaker, author, life and business strategist who empowers and coaches businessmen to be healthy and successful leaders in business and life. Hello, Pascal.
Hi, how are you doing?
I am fine, thank you. My audience are excited to hear your story, but start by telling us one thing we are going to learn from you today that will help us on our journey to success.
The one thing, I hope it will be much more than one thing, but the one thing I can promise you is that it is possible for everyone if you really, really, really want it. And I believe that to find out if you really want it there's just one way. You need to listen within you. If you are authentic, if you really do what you love to do, that means you do what you're made to do. And I believe that this is the one thing, if I have to pick one, that you really realize, okay, it's possible for me too, whatever it is. So I hope that's the one thing that I at least can give your audience that they're excited about. Not just listening, but actually start doing it.
I can't wait to hear more about that. But let's get started with the basics. Can you tell my audience a little bit about your background, what you did before you started your own business?
Sure. I did a lot of things. I grew up in a family that wasn't the way I wish it to be for any other people, like so many other entrepreneurs out there, so many people. It was special, but I pushed through just like everybody else, and I had my ups and downs. But I was a rebel since I was young. I felt like I need to do it my own way. That's why I felt pretty early that entrepreneurship is what I need to do. Because I remember back then when I had like my first job, my first contract, after a few days, I realized this is not going to work for me. I need to be able to do what I feel is right. And in that company specifically, I saw processes that I knew could be shorter, more efficient, and they save money. And I wasn't in a position to talk about it, to give recommendations. I was just in currency, just the employee who have to do what someone else told me to do. And I just felt like I just don't want to live that life. I want to be able to speak out and do whatever I want to do. And the interesting thing is I was selling wash machines, hair dryers and toasters and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, this is when I actually felt like the journey I need to go is I have two choices. Either I bow down and live the life other people expect me to live, or I break through and just found a way. How can I do what I want to do? Because this is just what I feel like I'm made for, makes me happy. And I can make the difference and give value, the value that I want to give, not the value that someone else expects me to give.
What a background, Pascal. But why do you do what you do?
I just believe in do what you love to do and love what you do. And I feel, or I'm sure that everybody on this planet have something in their heart that makes them feel happy. Something that you personally feel like, I don't care what everybody else say. I don't care what my parents say, my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my husband, my wife, my friends, my boss, my anybody. I know that I have that one thing within me that drives me, that one thing that I cannot not do. I just have to do it. I'm 100% sure everybody have that one piece within them, their heart, within them. It's just what people made for. We feel that, but so often we ignore that feeling. We push it down. We teach ourselves how to not listen to those feelings. And I believe that's completely wrong. That's one of the main reasons why people are depressed, why people are unhappy, why people don't live the life that they deserve to live and that they actually want to live. And that's why I just go for it. And I recommend everybody to find that one piece. What is it that drives me? And actually, there's a simple exercise that everybody can do. You take a piece of paper, you make a line in the middle of the paper. On the left side, you write down, what do I love to do? And then you list your stuff, like 5, 10, 15, 20 things. What do I love to do? Just because I love to do it. Can be anything. And on the right side of the paper, you write down, what am I good at? For that, you can even ask your friends, your family, people around you. What do you think am I good at? And they're going to tell you what you're good at because they experience you in different situations through or over many years. And then you have a list. What do I like to do? And what am I good at? And now you can start with working with that list. Now you know exactly the top 3 of both sides should be the thing that you do every single day. And you need to kind of figure out a way, how can I make money with the things I'm good at and with the things that I love to do? Because then you are your authentic you. Then you live your passion. Then you do what you made for, because you got these talents not for just it's not an accident that you got talents for something. It's given to you. Found it. Develop it, make it even better, love to do it. And this is what we all talk about right now. If it comes to online business, to business in general, we want to give value. We want to change lives. We want to be authentic and share what we're really passionate about. We want to transfer the energy that we carry within us. It's all energy. It's a frequency. And the best way to do that is if we do what we love and if we love what we do. And this is how you find out what you're made for, get better in it. And then you definitely run into the right direction. And maybe to make a small conclusion here, some people maybe think like, yeah, that's all nice and good. And I actually would like to and all that stuff. But, and then the but come, B-U-T, big but. And then people find all these reasons why they can't do it. I have a family to take care of, or I don't have the education. My hundreds of reasons, and I call these reasons excuses. Because if the passion and love for something is big enough, the how is never a problem. If you really know why you want to do that, you found a way. And it doesn't mean that we have to live or end living the life that we live now. It has to do with finding your purpose, find the love for what you do, get stronger in it, believe in it, grow into it, and make it grow, make it bigger until you can replace your job, until you can leave the things that you actually don't want to do, but you do it anyway every day aside and just do full time what you love to do, because life is too short to not do what you love to do. So long answer to a short question.
Wow. Thank you for sharing. Let's put man aside. How would you know you are successful in your new venture?
I think to feel or to know that you're successful is something that has to do with your inner happiness. I think you just feel it. And success is a word that, of course, everybody define it differently. For me, success is when I feel that I can do what I like to do, with who I want to do it, when to do it, where to do it, and I feel like I have an impact. I give value. That just gives me the feeling that makes me feel good. And that for me personally is success. when I feel good because I did something that gives value to someone else, makes me feel good, equal successful. And I felt that many times in the past, even with the businesses or life situation, that I weren't successful in the eyes of others. I believe that in everything that we do, there's a grade of success. It depends to how we look at the situation. So I built 7 businesses in the past in 3 different industries. I had a bankruptcy, $15 million bankruptcy. I lost everything, my retirement money. I lost my all my real estates, the business, bankruptcy, business and personal. But still, even during that time, it was partly success in it because I learned so much for all these situations. I learned what to do and I learned what not to do. So what we often declare as failure can be a success. It is up to you. How do you look at the situation? If you learn something that you know 100%, I'm never going to do that again, and these are the 3 reasons why, it is a success. It just feels like a failure at the time that you experience it. So it's all up on you. And that's why I see success in almost everything I do, because I take everything in consideration. Even though the things that I don't like, I clarify that, or I give it the label success because I learned something.
Wow. How did you recover from losing all these 7 businesses? What helped you?
How did I recover? I actually just took it. It's part of life, right? We have all ups and downs. And I think it sounds bad, like so much money, so many. At the end, everything that we experience and that we don't like, to make it big is again up on you. How much energy do we put in it? How much drama do we put in it? At the end, everything that we do in life is based on a decision that we did, and every decision comes with consequences. And then we have to face the consequences, which means consequences comes with us deciding and making new decisions. And it's kind of like a circle. So for me, it's just, I needed time, or I took time I rested, or I decided to do nothing for 3 months and just was thinking, okay, how do I go on from here? What do I do next? And I'm a big believer in having a vision in life, because if you know why you do something, everything that happens to get there is just a stone in your way, right? A bankruptcy can be a stone that slows you down, but does it destroy you? When, or maybe when does it destroy you? If you don't have a vision, it destroys you because it takes everything away that you were going for. That was that one thing. That's why I'm here on this planet. I want to do that one thing. And now it's gone because of whatever reason, and then you have nothing anymore. This is what crashes people. But if you still have a life vision and say, okay, didn't work out, I lost all my money, I lost all my business, or whatever it is, and you still have that vision that you say, okay, I'm not here on this planet for these businesses or for that money. I'm here for a higher cause. I'm here for my life vision. And that star up there is still shining. I just give myself some time and figure out a new way on how to get there anyway. I think that's what we need, and that's what keep us on track. But I mean, there's no way to talk it down. It's hard. You confronted with emotions, and you somehow have to get up and push through. And that's just life, right?
Wow. That's a big life. You're just kind of dampening it, saying that, yeah, that's kind of life. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Tell my audience about the magic moment, the day it suddenly all went right for you.
The magic moment, again, many magic moments. I think like one of the big moments is when I created a concept called living life. And I, like so many, like you guys out there, probably business, right? Business. This is how we have to talk. This is how we have to look like. This is what we have to wear. This is how we have to appear on meetings. We have this expectation of how to do business. And I was in that field for so long. I dressed up nice. I took my note. I went to these meetings like business or the business world expected me to be, until that one day. The Saviris family is one of the richest families in the world. And I had this concept called living life. And I knew that that one guy that is the right hand of Mr. Saviris himself lives in the same city that I were living, which is Lucerne in Switzerland. And I thought like, okay, how can I get to this guy? I want to sell them my concept. And the concept was like, I made him 2 offers, like 1 million and a little bit over 2 million. And the way I went to him is I decided to not do it the expected way, like everybody would recommend me to do it. I just write the guy an email and said, hey, Mr. I don't want to call the name here, but I hear that you live in Lucerne. And I have a concept called Living Life, which is about this and this. And I think that this concept gives the company and what you guys do a lot of value. I do not like the traditional way, come and see you in Andermatt, which was another city, with my suit and a tie on my neck. I would rather prefer to meet you on the hotel bar for a glass of beer. When can we meet? And his response was, sure, let's meet. So, and that was like a magic moment for me when I realized it works. We don't have to run left because everybody's telling you to run left. This is the way. Just do it the way you feel like this is how I would feel comfortable. And if it resonates with the other person, you're in. Then you're on a personal level. It's about human beings. It's about emotions. It's about liking each other. And that worked out pretty perfect for me because they invited me to go to Jordan in a 5-star resort. Everything was paid, the flight, the hotel, the stays. We made the contract. And so that was a big magic moment for me. And it changed everything that I did in the future, especially if it comes to business meetings. I decided to be myself all the time, everywhere. I dressed the way I want. I looked the way I want because I decided to be me. And
Wow.
That was a big moment.
Wow, thank you for sharing. What did you wear on that day since you wanted to be you?
I was wearing blue jeans and a white, nice shirt just over my jeans, and that's it. I didn't bring any notes. I didn't bring anything. I just went there to have a drink and to talk. I wanted to know the person. I didn't even talk a lot about the business and the opportunities that we have. I wanted to meet the person. I wanted to build the connection. So I wear jeans and a shirt.
Wow, it was your day, I guess. I don't know. People listening here, they'll be like, yeah, you are lucky on that day. I think that's what they are going to say. But big on you. Others are running left. You just decided to run right. Wow, thank you. What have you learned from business as a whole?
Good question. What I have learned is business is about people, is about people's needs. There is a need, and business is when someone else covers that need. That's business. And another thing that I learned is business have always to do with human beings. And that's even part that I teach companies. When they come and say, this is for the CEOs, this is for the CFOs, this is for the managers, I will stop them and say, guys, stop. This is about human beings. It's not about the country. It's not about its position. It is about another human being with a need, and every human being have emotions. And the goal on how to connect, if it comes to business, is you need to connect with the human being on the level of emotions. This is how business is done. If you really want to make business, it's not about anything else. It's about human beings with needs, with emotions, and we give value and solutions to their needs. And I think that's the main thing that people often forget. They get taught different things. They learn different things. They read different things in the universities and sales schools. But that's all what it is about. Business is about human beings and emotions. And that's why I believe it's so important to be you. We can't pretend to be someone else with the hope to close the deal. The best way to close any deal is be yourself, connect on an emotional level, and know that the manager and the CEO and the CMO, whoever you deal with, these people, when they 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, they go home to their children, they sit down with their 3-year-old daughter, take the Barbie and play. Nothing CEO, nothing big boss, big money. It's a father that plays with the 3-year-old daughter and have a Barbie on the hand and make ching chang chung. and because it's a human. And this is what we need to do. We need to communicate with human beings, and this is business.
If you could rerun the first year of your business, what would you definitely know to do?
The first year of my business, if I could do that again, honestly, I would do everything the same. I would do everything the same because I believe that the only way to really learn is to experience. That's why many listeners out there, if they agree or don't agree, has to do with did they experience it or not. And the reason is simple. We can give the best answer and the best solution to any problem out there. The difference, if people believe it or not, is always one thing. You believe it if you emotionally experience it, because then you know how it feels. If you just have to believe in something with your mind, you decide if you're happy with the answer or not, because it's in your head. It has to do with your ego. It's a decision that you make with your head. I believe it or not. And the only way to truly believe something is if you emotionally experience it, if you know how it feels, if you went through the pain, even in life, breakups, divorce, pain in any way, disappointments. Same thing in business. If we experience it, we believe it because we felt it. And if we didn't experience it, we just have to believe it. That's why I would do probably everything the same, because I know today that I learned because of experience, because of emotions, because I felt it. And that made me the man I am today. Feelings and emotions.
What grounds you?
What grounds me? I like that question because I have my ritual, call it my morning rituals. I give it even a name. MMR is my morning rituals. And this is what I do and need for myself every morning. I get up usually around 5 o'clock, and then my MMR rituals are meditate, appreciate, move, and learn. That's what I do every morning. I meditate 10 minutes to an hour, depends to what I do. Then I appreciate, can be a prayer or just be conscious about what I have, appreciate it, be grateful, be thankful, to just consciously think about those things and realize it, recognize them on a conscious level. Then I move, which is a workout, can be going to the gym or it can be a walk in the morning. And I learn. I do brain work, I read, I listen to audiobooks. Sometimes I combine it, a walk with an audiobook. But those 4 things, meditate, appreciate, move, and learn, grounds me, brings me down. It allows me to be me and focus on me first. Me, to be able to give, to be able to just be me in peace, because I did something for myself. You can call it self-love, you can call it me first, you can call it whatever you want, but I believe that's very important, that we take care of ourselves first and able to give. And yeah, that's what I do every single morning before I turn on the phone.
Wow, thank you. How and why do you connect health to business?
That's a very good question. I really like that you asked that, because when I have speeches, most of the time that's the last sentence I tell my audience. Make sure you reach your goals healthy, otherwise you won't be able to enjoy them. And I really want people to realize that health is reduced in the society. Health is reduced most of the time to 2 or 3 pillars. It's nutrition, it's exercise, gym, or it's medications or this kind of stuff, hospital or medical needs. But health is so much more. It's your healthy mindset. It's your healthy habits. It's your healthy environment. It's your health is everywhere. And why do I connect it to business? People need to understand, all these entrepreneurs out there, your business is nothing without you. And in order for your business to grow, in order for your business to give value, to change lives, to provide a service that people deserve and want out there, the only way you can give that on the highest level, which is, by the way, in my opinion, your obligation, is if you are able to perform 100%. You need to be healthy for that. And if I talk about health, it includes your body, your nutrition, exercise, and wellness, which leads me to the second pillar, which is mind. I call this the core 4. Mind is number 2, which is all about purpose. What is your purpose in life? Who are you? Vision, mission. You need to be healthy in order to reach those things. Then the third pillar is harmony, which is all about love. Love what you do what you love. Your relationship with yourself, with others, with your creation, with your creator. You need to have fun in life, in business. You need to have that balance that allows you to perform 100%. If you don't, for example, have fun with what you do, you're not healthy. If you don't have the balance that you do need in life, you're not healthy. If you don't have a clear vision or mission, or you don't know your purpose, it's not healthy for you long term, because then you just focus on, for example, earning money or doing short-term success things, but it's not gonna, I will not say that word now. I bring it in a minute or two. It doesn't give you the main thing, which I mention in a minute. And then the fourth pillar is wealth. Wealth, I relate that to business. Wealth again can be many things, but business, if you are truly healthy, body, mind, and you have the harmony about, then you have in business, you have the impact that you need. Impact leads to success in business, and success can lead to financial freedom. And if you have that whole package of the core 4, health, mind, harmony, and wealth, and you take care of all those things as a business owner, then you're able to perform 100%. And now it comes. This is fulfilling. At the end, we all want fulfillment. If we ask business owners and people out there, what do you want? I want money. I want a house. I want a car. At the end, that's just material. What you truly want is you want fulfillment within you, things that fulfills you. And we tend to believe that those things, the material things, give us that fulfillment, which is not true. That's why we need to go deeper on a different level. And that's why I believe health and business is so close to each other that we cannot ignore that we need to have health in every area of our lives in order to perform 100% on our best in business.
You mentioned you are writing a book. When is this book coming out?
I'm writing a trilogy right now. The first one is called Irresponsible Society. And I'm not talking about anyone of your audience. It's just that today's society, it's everybody but not me. It's Trump or Biden. It's Obamacare or not. It's everything. It's my past. It's how I grew up. It's my boss. It's my sister. It's my family. It's my genes. It's my everything, but not. So I'm talking about that in all areas of life, the irresponsible society. Why is the world today the way it is today? The second book is Health and Wealth. Can you have it all? The answer is yes, you can, but you need a strategy for your life. And the third one is how to have it all, which is the core 4 that I just mentioned. And the first 2 books, they're going to be published in probably September, October. Everything should be online and running. I even got into a discussion with someone that maybe they publish everything on the New York Times on the Broadway, the big screen. So there's a lot of planning involved right now, but I would say October for sure.
We can't wait to get those books in our hands. Well, I'm not talking about everyone else. Maybe to me. Let me say to me. If you are listening out there and you don't want these books, but for me, I want them. Let's talk about your business. Tell us more about your business. Who can join and why men anyway?
I empower businessmen to be healthy and successful leaders in business and life. And the reason why I prefer to talk to men is not because I don't want to work with women. I do work with women. I just focus with that one program that I do on men. The reason is very simple. It's the way men think. I can understand men because I am one. And and my wife, for example, she works with women because she can understand the struggles and the feelings and all that stuff because she is one. So I think with that deep work that I am doing, if we go into your life purpose, if you go into your identity, who are you truly? What is like all those things? I just understand men in a way that I think I need to understand them to truly give them recommendations or advice or ask them the right questions. But still, I'm working with women, and what I do usually most of the time, it's right now, actually this year, I decided to work with 20 individuals personally because I want to build these success stories. People who are just started a business or are in business since 1 to 2 years, and they realize how important it is to have a business frame that allows me to build a business on the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years, or even build generational wealth, because I have the foundation that I need in order to do that, which means basically what I said before, the core four. You need health, you need the right mindset, you need harmony in your life, and you need a strategy for your wealth. You need to understand all that and work in all areas of life in order to build a successful business. And this is what most business people don't do. Even people who are in business for a long time, if I can take a minute out here and explain that real quick, why do so many business owners fail? Not just in the US, worldwide. They have a business idea. There's a passion. There's something that they want to do. So they pick that one thing and focus on that one thing. And this is what they do. This is why they started. But what they don't know is that this is just one little part of the whole business. And I know you know probably exactly what I'm talking about. That one thing is that one thing. But all the other things I need, it comes with a lot of responsibilities. Maybe I need freelancers. Maybe I need a room. I need the setup. I need to learn different skills. I need employees. I need to organize different things that maybe I don't like to organize. I'm not good at that. I need people around me. I build a team. I need to make connections. I build relationships. There's so much things that comes with me making that one thing that I decided this is the reason why I do a business, that makes that one thing profitable as a business. And what if I do not like the other 80%? What if I'm not good at that? What if I don't have the time to learn it? What if I don't have the money to hire someone who do that? This is what people don't think about. And then they end in that situation. Pressure grows. They need to do that stuff in order to grow the business. They don't know how. They didn't learn how. And down the road, 1, 2, 5, 10 years, they fail because they didn't build the foundation. Another thing is the relationships. So many business owners focus only on business. 8, 10, 12, 15, 17, 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. Work hard. And I totally agree with that. First work hard, then work smart. But first you need to work hard. You need to put the hours in. But business is just one thing of life. You have a family. You have relationships. You have friends. You have hobbies. You have your health. You have all those things. If you don't take care of all those things while you grow your business, it will affect your business. It will affect your life. It will affect your relationships. It will affect everything in your life. And that's what I do when I work with these entrepreneurs. I make sure you need to build a foundation. You need to build a frame that includes every area of your life if you want to really be successful long-term with your business. So that's what I'm passionate about. And that's what I do, because I truly believe this is the main reason why so many business owners fail. They didn't think about everything. And often when they realize it, it's too late. The relationship is broken. There's a divorce. There's health issues. I had a praxis for Asian therapies for more than 10 years. I treated so many people that came in. And the scary thing is that over 90%, more than 90% of all the problems, mentally and physically, that came into praxis were self-inflicted civilization diseases. They were produced by living the wrong lifestyle. Heart diseases, strokes, or any diseases, strokes, migraines, back pain, diabetes, all those things were a result of lifestyle. Why does someone overeat? They don't have a problem eating. They usually have an unfulfilled part in life. They are frustrated. That's why they turn into eating. They don't have the time to eat healthy because they didn't organize their life. So they eat junk food all the time. So all these things are just results. And we can eliminate that with laying out the life and say, okay, this is the business that I want to do. What else is important in my life? What are the areas that I want to make sure today not gonna suffer, not gonna die long term? And we just have to face it and make a strategy on how to build that business. And that strategy includes life. That's what I love to do.
Wow, thank you so much. How can we connect with you?
PascalBachmann.com is my website, and all the channels are on there. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all that stuff is on my website. Yeah, that's the easiest way to just visit my website.
Thank you. There will be more from Pascal in a moment. If you are listening to this on a podcasting platform and you are encouraged by Pascal's journey, please go to our website at onlinesuccessjourney.com. The site has tons of audio clips from hundreds of successful entrepreneurs' guests' journeys, all there to help you find a path to your own online success journey. The site offers exclusive members-only content, and you can join absolutely free and be part of this amazing online success community today. Check it out. That's onlinesuccessjourney.com. Now, Pascal, I would love for you to share more with my audience if you are up for it.
Yes, of course I am.
Thank you. Do you like to watch movies or read books?
Read books.
Tell us, what is your favorite book that has some relevance to being an entrepreneur?
I like spontaneous. Two books come in my mind. One is from Simon Sinek, Always Ask Why. And the other one is from Brian Tracy, which is called No Excuses.
If your business was down to its last $100, how would you invest it?
I probably would go and have a nice dinner and don't care about the rest, because what stays is knowledge, and knowledge always makes money. So I wouldn't worry too much.
If you are going to keep a note to yourself in your pocket every day, what would be written on it?
Keep doing what you love to do because you can.
Do you feel you have fulfilled in your desire, your inner drive? Are you fulfilled?
Yes, I feel that 100%.
Will you ever stop?
No.
Remind us how we can connect with you once more.
It's PascalBachmann.com.
Pascal, it's been great to have you here to share your online success journey with us.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure. And stay healthy.
Oh, thank you. Remember, success is a journey. Don't wait. Let's start the journey. Patience and Pascal.
This is not the end of the journey. We hope you've enjoyed listening to Patience and her guest, and want you to know there are hundreds of episodes available at onlinesuccessjourney.com. Patience would like to thank you for listening to the podcast, and she has a free gift for you on her website, including an audio compilation of her guests' best tips, uplifting stories, and even a bit of fun. Additionally, there are special clips of over 250 episodes that have never aired on the podcast, and they're only available to members of the Online Success Journey. Check the website and click on Join Now to get free and instant access. Of course, you know that listening to the journeys of others helps each of us chart our own path. So make sure you're subscribed on your favorite platform to be notified as each new interview is posted. There are so many ways to stay connected to the Online Success Journey and listen in. And if you're enjoying the podcast, we appreciate your help in telling others. One of the best ways to share the benefit you get is to rate and review the podcast at iTunes and other sites. We appreciate your help and your willingness to share your journey. One last thing. If you're feeling a bit lost or overwhelmed on your own journey, Patience can help. Check out her course on clarity while you're at the website. Finding clarity is a great way to get back on the right path. On behalf of Patience, and until next time, thanks once more for listening. It is our hope that this podcast will guide you on your own online success journey.